For almost 15 years, Minecraft has been one of the most popular games in the world, and I am amongst many other people that play Minecraft and make content out of it and are able to make money through doing it, and it is an incredible thing to be able to do, and I know that many other people would like to as well, and maybe even yourself. So today we're going to go over 5 questions to balance Minecraft and your real life without burning out, and hopefully be able to be as productive and start to grow your channel in a way that is not only constructive for your YouTube channel, but is best for you as a human being in order to have a life and be able to make the most out of it. So the first question out of the 5 that we're going to ask, I'm going to reflect upon and tell you what my thoughts are upon it, and what I recommend for you to write down so that you actually have answers to these questions is, what does your ideal week look like? And even to go further, what does your ideal day look like? For me, I would love to be a full-time Minecraft content creator. And so I know that for me, on the day-to-day, I would love to wake up around 4:30 in the morning or so. And then from around 5 a.m. to 6 a.m., I could do replay mod cinematics, or I could respond to people's emails and kind of wake up for the day. Like I'm doing right now. I'm having my pre-workout. It's about 4:45 in the morning, and I am making this video. So starting to get a bit of content out for you guys. And then I like to go to the gym around 6 or maybe 7 in the morning if possible, and be able to get my workout in. When I get home around 7 or 8 a.m., this is usually how I actually do my weekends nowadays. But I would love to have my work week look like this. Get home around 8 o'clock and have a smoothie and get straight into working on Minecraft. And that could be live streaming for a couple of hours, or that could be creating a video for a couple of hours and get another work session in until about noon or so, where I could then go and take a walk and maybe meet a friend for lunch, or just go and take a quick breather before maybe doing another live stream, or maybe doing some more video editing, or maybe even doing some coaching calls to help other people grow their own Minecraft YouTube channels. And if you'd ever like to get a bit of support growing your own YouTube channel, definitely take a look at the description down below. I have coaching calls. It's only $50 for 1 hour, and we'll deep dive into your channel and go over all of the things that you could do in order to start making recurring money as quickly as possible on your Minecraft YouTube channel, even if you're not monetized. And so definitely take a look at that. But then after an afternoon session, I think that I would hopefully go and spend some time with some friends, or maybe do some yoga, or be able to spend some time with my family. And then who knows, maybe even because I personally love Minecraft and I love everything about the creation process, maybe in the evening I would then try to do a different creative endeavor. I would love to be a Minecraft YouTuber that does full-time Minecraft, and then also kind of does like a vlog and a day and a week in the life of my real life, so that you guys would see what my real life looks like. And so continue to work on other creative projects. I really love building things and creating things. So that would be my ideal day, and then really have dinner around 6:30 at night and go to sleep around 8 p.m. so that I can wake up around 4 the next morning and get my 4 hours of sleep. If I was able to just dedicate my day to the creative process and be able to have that time back, even if I worked more than 10 hours or 12 hours, it wouldn't feel like it to me because I love doing it. But given that schedule and flexibility, I could also be done around 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. if I wanted to, since I started working so early. And then I could do whatever I wanted with my afternoon, but I had the entire day to really enjoy playing Minecraft and hanging out with you guys. And so for me, if I could do that every single day, and I could do that probably 6 days a week, if not 7, I would absolutely do that. And so for me, that's my ideal week. But for you, it probably looks different. And I've been committed to Minecraft for a little bit longer than many other people have. And so maybe you just want to play twice a week or 3 times a week, and you want to play for an hour or 2. Well, that's good. And it's possible to get content out by just playing a couple hours per week. And so how do you want to actually schedule your time when it comes to playing Minecraft? And you want to do this with of course, maximizing your time to play Minecraft without it impacting you in a way that would make it so that you have burnout. And so the second question that I would encourage for you to ask yourself is, well, then how do you set boundaries to actually avoid burnout in the first place? And for me, I have had to do something called a hard shut off. If I am working all day on like a Saturday and then it's like 7 p.m. and I want to keep going and I have another project, but then maybe I have work the next morning or I have something that I need to do. And I realize that if I continue, although my brain wants me to continue working on the project because I'm so immersed in it, but my body is probably telling for me to get up and move around or to have dinner or to start getting ready for sleep and stop looking at a screen. I have to listen to my body and set a hard shut off or stopping creating content. And usually for me, that shut off is around 7:30 at night, especially if I'm going to sleep around 8 or 8:30. I have to stop. And one really important thing for me, especially on the weekends, is that when I'm creating content, I do not want to create content in a way that would eat into my next day. And by that, I mean, I do not want to stay up way too late on one night in a way that then I wake up and instead of being able to be productive in the morning like I am right now, I would rather have this morning time because I know it's more efficient than staying up too late doing one project, because usually my efficiency is going to go down into those later hours in the evening and I'm not going to get as much done. So I could go to sleep and then be more efficient the next morning, and I'm not taking any of the productivity that I would get from the following day. And so in order to avoid burnout and really make sure that I can keep doing this in a much more sustainable way, I have to have a hard shut off, and I have to absolutely make sure that I'm listening to my body, even in the middle of the day, even if you want to keep going. If you're feeling like your back is starting to hurt, or you need to walk around, or maybe you're even getting a bit of like writer's block or motivational block, you need to switch it up and get out of your environment. Maybe get out of the house, get some sun, socialize, talk with somebody in real life, anything like that. Do some exercise to help you out in order to really take care of your body, because the only way to be as productive as you want to in Minecraft is actually to balance your body and the time that you're actually spending dedicated towards the craft and towards creating things. And so those boundaries that you set for yourself are really important. And maybe it's no more than 5 days a week, or maybe it's I don't play Minecraft on Sunday nights, and that's specifically to get ready for the work week and to spend time with friends and family. Whatever it is for you, I highly recommend taking some time right now, and I really mean it, to write down boundaries for you that you know that you should not step on. You know, if you like to work out 3 days a week, but then you're thinking about sacrificing one day at the gym in order to have one extra day of Minecraft, well, think about what would be best for you in terms of doing this 1 year from now, or 3 years from now, or 5 years from now. What boundaries can you set in place that will make it so that you can do it as much as possible, not just this week, but this year? And that has been really helpful for me as a content creator. Now, our third question that I want you to ask yourself is, what motivates you to create content even when life gets busy? And I'm actually going to say I recommend that you do create content, especially when life gets busy, because if you can't do it when life is getting busy, then when are you going to be able to do it? If you have all of this free time, it might seem like you can start to make YouTube videos and content and that sort of thing, but then you're just going to be upset and dissuade from actually continuing with this if after life gets busy once again and other things are put onto your plate, if all of the progress and motivation you've had for making Minecraft videos or playing Minecraft in general, if all of that goes away when you get busy, then you're going to feel like you don't have any autonomy and you've lost a lot of freedom in your life and you're not able to really balance what you want to. So I say start when you're busy. And then when you have more free time, you will have more ability to maximize your time and create more content and play more Minecraft and be able to balance your time in the way that you would like to. But if you have, and I think this is really important, Many of you guys know I go to the gym every single day. I don't kill myself at the gym every single day, and I don't always go for an hour every single day, but I do go every single day. And sometimes that's only 35 or 45 minutes. And other times that would be for an hour, hour 15, maybe even 2 hours sometimes. But I have the minimum viable dose, or the minimum effective dose of what could continue to keep the ball in motion, to keep the ball running. And if you only have time to play Minecraft 3 days a week for half an hour, I would do that, because every week you're still playing an hour and a half, meaning every 2 weeks you're playing 3 hours, and then you get 6 hours every month worth of content. That is enough to make a video with every month. And that is enough to keep the ball rolling, even when life gets busier. Even if you can't be weekly or bi-weekly or anything like that, you don't have nearly enough time to put into playing Minecraft or being able to make videos, and then trying to balance it too much is going to make it so you feel burnt out if you try to keep the standard of consistency. Well, what are you going to do to create content? And maybe it's just chunking it out. And then also, what is your why? Why are you making this content? For me, in particular, I know that after doing this for a long period of time, I have learned a lot about Minecraft and about growing YouTube channels. And so I know that I actually do have a lot to provide value with. It's not hard for me to talk about these things because it's exactly what I've lived for the last 3 years. And these are things that I have gone through. And so I know that I have value to provide for you, not only in an educational sense, but also in an entertaining sense. And I know that there are people that are out there that really do love spending time with me through YouTube and through these videos. And so that is a huge motivator. But if you're starting out, you probably don't even have anything like that. And so what is it that made you want to start in the first place? For me, I just wanted to see what would happen if I made a YouTube video, because I saw all these other YouTubers and I was like, what if I tried? Like, I don't know what it exactly could look like. And just trying something new was what motivated me at the beginning. And then I wanted to get better. I realized how much I had to learn. So I wanted to become good at recording cinematics, and I wanted to become a better commentator, and I wanted to become a better Minecraft builder. And all of these little skill sets are things that have motivated me from time and time again to get better, to wake up early in the morning because I want to have an extra hour to put into my creative build, because I want to see if I can add some extra things, and that compounds on itself over time. Or to be able to take that extra hour or 45 minutes after work and to just speak like I'm doing right now into the microphone, because the more I've done this, the better of a commentator I've been able to get, and the better I've been able to become an awesome speaker over time. Or if you want to get better at transitions in videos, or if you want to get better at the pacing of your videos, what is it? You know, you were inspired by somebody else, but what do you want to do? What do you want to get better at? What is the challenge that you see that is worth going and stepping up to the plate to try to tackle? Because I promise you it's worth doing. But at the end of the day, when life gets busy, the harder thing is going to be editing versus watching TV, or playing Minecraft versus hanging out with your friends. And so you have to come back to that why. What is it that you want to do? And I promise you, I would never be here as a YouTuber if I hadn't continued to create content, even when life has gotten busier and busier and busier. Because it's only gotten more busy for me, but I've gotten better at making the content. And so I promise you that it's possible to do it, and you get better at doing it. But you need to think about what sort of systems will help you create content when life gets busy. And then even more importantly, why are you doing it in the first place? And hopefully it's for other reasons besides just views and subscribers and that sort of thing. Although it is okay to have those as goals as well, if they keep you getting up in the morning and motivate you to create content for other people, as opposed to specifically for yourself, if that makes sense. The fourth question that I want you to ask yourself is, what tools or habits will help you stay organized? And for me, the number one habit, or two habits that keep me organized on Minecraft, is actually going to the gym and exercising. The more I exercise, the more that I keep that motivated, then I leave the gym and I have much more energy to be able to provide value for you guys and to record things. And I also am usually a better commentator after going and moving my body, and my brain is firing on all cylinders. And that habit by itself, if I on a Saturday morning only walk on the treadmill, I'm not as effective as a communicator. But if I on Saturday morning decide to run on the treadmill, then when I get back behind the microphone, I'm usually a much better YouTuber in general. And so that habit of going to the gym makes me a better gamer by far, 100%. And then the other thing, when it comes to not eating into the following day and not wasting a night or the next morning so that you get extra progress done on one day, is for me, I actually have a bedtime alarm, which is something that we've kind of been touching upon a little bit. And it's the idea that in order to make sure that I get 8 hours of sleep, I actually don't necessarily have as much of a morning alarm. My body kind of wakes itself up, although I do have the alarm as a safeguard. I have a bedtime alarm. So as someone that wakes up around 4 o'clock in the morning, I have a bedtime alarm for 8 p.m., meaning it's a problem if I'm in bed after 8 p.m. because I'm not going to get my 8 hours of sleep. And so for me, I make sure that I'm in bed, ready to go, so that I'm falling asleep, hopefully, by the time that 8 o'clock time goes off. Now, it's not a physical alarm, like it's not going to ring at 8 p.m., but it's an idea behind the fact that instead of having a morning alarm, I'm actually able to wake up the next morning and, again, it's only 5 a.m. right now here as of me recording this. Since I was able to get my sleep and wake up really early, now as I'm getting ready for the gym, now I can really provide value for you guys and give my own thoughts. And so having that bedtime alarm makes it so that every single morning I could, if I want to, get half an hour of work done on the YouTube channel by itself. And that doesn't have to do with anything before work or after work. And I work as a teacher, as many of you guys know, so I work many hours overtime. So if I can do it, I'm waking up early and I am sacrificing, but those habits really will help you stay on top of your game when it comes to making Minecraft content, I think. And then there are a variety of tools that really will help you. In particular, I know that Premiere Pro, which is what I use, has kind of like a transcription cutting service or whatever, where it will cut out all of the silences and the bad takes of your video, and all you have to do is click a button, and that saves you a whole ton of time. Along with, I have Epidemic Sound, which gives me all of the music that you guys are listening to right now, and I've made my own playlist over time. Or for these comment of the day episodes here on the second channel, I actually use a service called Gling AI, which helps me kind of cut down in even a better way than Premiere Pro all of the silences and the bad takes, and it also amplifies my sound and kind of improves the audio quality that I have through the microphone, just through the software itself. And so it really stitches the video together in a way that I would not be able to do as efficiently. And so that tool by itself also helps me get more content out for you guys, and I love doing it. So these tools and habits for me, and I have so many more, you're more than welcome to ask me what other tools I would be happy to share in another video, or definitely take a look at our Discord down below if you would have any specific tools or habits that you would like to know more about. I'm more than happy to share about whatever, all the things that I do that help me stay on top of my game as a Minecraft YouTuber. And then the fifth question that I want you to ask yourself in order to balance Minecraft and real life without burning out is, how do you measure success beyond views and subs? Now, views nowadays are actually seemingly more important than your subscribers, which is not how it used to be. Many people on social media are now calling YouTube and other mediums of media not social media anymore, but interest media, because you're not really seeing exactly what your friends are posting as much, but you're seeing what exactly you are interested in. And so your subs, although I have over 1,000 subscribers here on this main channel, and we are getting close to 8,000 on the main channel, I think that we're very, very lucky to be there. And there is a lot of community that comes from the subscribers, but you need to think about the real impact that you're making, I think, in order to really continue to do this. And so for me, how I measure success beyond views and subs is engagement. We have all of y'all that hang out in the Discord, and I get to chit chat with you guys, and we play games, and we are able to share each other's builds and give each other feedback. And when I post about, hey, I'm live streaming, or here's a new video, and you guys are excited about it, or you guys are excited to talk about the new Minecraft update with me, or you guys are happy to see a real life update and kind of me just to share what's going on and send you guys happy Monday. I hope that you have a wonderful work week. I now feel like I have a group of friends that I get to hang out with and spend time with. And of course, you're going to keep doing it if for you, not only do you know it's, helpful for other people, but it's also, providing value to other people. And on top of it, you get to enjoy hanging out with the people while you're doing it. The best thing possible is to do exactly what you love, push yourself and challenge yourself, and have an incredible community of people that are pushing you to do that and supporting you along the road. And so the more that you actually make these YouTube videos and respond to the comments and create a community, the more you will get these more kind of not as tangible or numerical sort of feedback that really can be a measure of success. And the love that you get, the way that, all of I get at least 10 compliments every single day at minimum on one of these YouTube channels from either someone I know or someone that I've never met before. And that is better. I mean, imagine having 10 people come up and compliment you every single day on your voice or on your editing style or on your ideas or your creativity or on your energy or on your personality. Imagine 10 compliments. Imagine how much better your day would be. My day is so much better because of you. And that is a measure of success that I will never take back and is frankly more important than the views and the subs. And so I think that's better over time. Or maybe for a long time before I had that viewership, I measured success through my input. How many hours could I put in per week? How could I optimize my time so that I could get the most out of Minecraft, but also be able to get the most out of life and be able to write that down on a calendar and be like, okay, I got 10 hours in of Minecraft content last week. Let's see if I can get 11 in this week and also feel good about it and see if I can get more videos out and that sort of thing. Or maybe I want to become a better video editor. How can I make it so that I know that when I look back at the quality of my video, I can be like, this is clearly a better introduction than what I had before. And doing those little things over time is really the foundation of getting better and what will help you get to that success point where you can start making Minecraft money and start really having a community and monetizing off of this and maybe even making it into a bit of a living like I have done for myself. And once again, if you would ever like to get a bit of one-on-one support for that, definitely take a look at our one-on-one coaching down in the description below. Along with if you would like to ever do these sorts of kind of like podcast styles and comment of the day sort of vibes, I am more than happy to show you how I do it and how I actually make these cinematics. If you want to learn how to make them in just 1 hour's worth of time and be able to make a whole ton more content for Minecraft and do it more efficiently without burning out, definitely take a look at the Minecraft Creator Kit, which is the bundle that I worked on for about 4 months or so, put about 60 hours of work into so that you can just learn how to make those cinematics super quickly. If you get the package and are not satisfied with it within 30 days, without a doubt in my mind, I promise you, I will reimburse you. I feel confident about it. I'm very happy. I know that based on the people that have bought it so far, they've had no regrets about it. And I would love to get your feedback on the Minecraft Creator Kit as well. But if you're not there yet, that's more than okay. If you want to get a little bit more of our free game right here, definitely take a look at this video that you can see because YouTube thinks that it is a good fit for you and your YouTube channel growth.